ladies and gentlemen, welcome to yet another Sigmalive Hangout. Today we're discussing with Myrtani Pieri, a member of the Team Cyprus initiative. Hello, welcome.
It's a pleasure to be here. Hello.
What is Team Cyprus? Well, we need to define that. Team Cyprus in Greek means Omada Kypros.
Omada Kypros.
And the first letters are O and K, so it's the OK team.
That's the story. So Omada Kypros, or Team Cyprus, or abbreviated OK, it's a group of young people, Cypriots. We're all Greek Cypriots, and we belong from different levels in the society, from a broad spectrum, and we have decided to work together voluntarily in order to support this new effort that has begun for unification of the islands. So
it's quite striking to me because most initiatives on the topic involve both Greek Cypriots and Turkish Cypriots, and their goal is to bring the two communities together and young educated people together in order to find common ground and make common sense of everything that's nonsense around us. And move forward this initiative, this road that has been opened towards a solution, which is the first one in quite a few years in Cyprus. Why did you decide, why is this initiative, why is it okay
for the
only
Greek Cypriots?
For Greek Cypriots?
Well, yes, you're totally right. There are lots of biocommunal teams out there, and we do talk with them. We totally support them. We're very in favor of all of them. We decided to start a Greek Cypriot team as Team Cyprus. Our main goal was to try and communicate ideas and approach the Greek Cypriot community. We did that in a conscious way. Having said that, we do communicate with various Turkish Cypriot teams and, of course, with other biocommunal efforts.
You said educate and talk with Greek Cypriots mostly. Do you think it's because Greek Cypriots seem less willing to open up themselves to these new ideas and new notions concerning the Cypriot problem?
Well, I don't think it's a characteristic of Greek Cypriots. I think we all, as people, we all worry, and sometimes we're more open or more closed, depending on various things. Our effort is to properly communicate some ideas that will evolve from this new attempt. For example, we understand that sometimes, or some legal aspects, for example, that will come up, will not be easy for people to comprehend. It doesn't matter if they're Greek Cypriots or Turkish Cypriots. What we are willing to do and we want to do is we want to spend some of our free, it's all voluntary work, our free time, to try and learn from the people that do the negotiations, or talk with people that are technocrats, if you want, that do totally understand some difficult legal aspects, try and understand, comprehend what they're talking about, and then try to properly communicate that to people.
But define properly, because
it's a good point.
Speaking to different people, they have different points of view, different ideas, they translate differently same ideas. How would you limit yourself to what is proper?
Okay, let me start by saying the following. We believe that, first of all, communication and knowledge is power. So we want people to have access to this knowledge, and hopefully have access to the source of knowledge, and have access to various different sources if possible. Nowadays, with the help of the internet, social media, Twitter, Facebook, we believe that a lot of people can actually have access to this information, and not only to the information, but to the debates that take place, to the agreements, disagreements, worries. So Team Cyprus, Omada Kypros, has generated this website where everyone can join. They can access it, and they can have a look at all the information that will be uploaded onto these websites. Information will be different sorts. So from explaining some basic concepts, what is a federation? Not a lot of people know, and they shouldn't know. I mean, but
it's not an everyday thing.
It's not an everyday thing, and also some people will more easily understand something than others. For example, I'm clueless in terms of legal issues, and I do want to be educated though and informed. And understand,
So people taking part in your organization, your group, the team, they come from different aspects of different walks of life, let's just say.
Yes.
I understand that you have people that are into the legal aspect of things. Then you have sociologists, and then you have people that do groundwork. Will these people gather all this information, qualified in plain language, let's say, in plain Greek, so that the average Greek-speaking Cypriot living in the Republic would be able to understand what is being put out there without the information being filtered?
Well, this is exactly the idea. Omada Kypros is a gathering of people from different groups. So we have academics, we have lawyers, people political sciences, but we were all willing to try and help in the communication of some ideas, and also to talk with people and bring their expertise in, and then share it with people. That's the plan. It's very important to say that we will try and share this information, as neutral as possible. Obviously, in the website, and I urge you to have a look at it, there's also some, private stories, personal stories, some more, with a personal touch. But we do want to also share information in a neutral way, hopefully, without, balancing if it's correct or not. And then have people, we want people to approach it in a critical, open mind and critical way.
Speaking of neutral, you set yourself apart from everything that is connected to political parties or political ideas. Even in the video that you posted, because I found you through Facebook. Let's be honest, as you said, social media is a strong source for people that are searching and are trying to find information. The colors that you chose to put to use for the video, they refer to Cyprus, the yellows, the oranges, the greens, and we don't see any blues, which are usually more for the Greek Cypriot side, or red, which go more for the Turkish Cypriot side, or party colors, nothing like that. Is semantics an important issue for you?
Semantics is important, and we are very proud of the logo and of the colors and of the video. We all come from different, as I said, from different backgrounds, but we all share a vision, and we believe we share a vision with many Cypriots as well, and the vision is the reunification of the island. We don't want to color people, we want to work together, and our main goal is peace. And I don't know how dreamy that seems, but most of the people in the group belong in the younger generation, or most of us are born after the tragic events of 1974, and we do share the vision of a new Cyprus where we can all live together under colors that we all love.
It seems like a well-rounded initiative. Well, we know things to roll need money.
That's a very good point.
But if this is a volunteer work-based idea, an organization, a team, where did you get the money from? Who's going to fund you to get your ideas forward? Who's going to pay for everything?
Thank you for the question. So as I said, we are all volunteers. The idea is for a lot of people to give a little bit of their time and work together, each one to offer where they can do at best. At this point, we have worked without any extra money, only our time, our effort, our vision and our dream. But I should say that maybe in the future we might need some financial assistance, but we are very, very careful, and we will continue to be totally transparent concerning the financial bits. And that's why also we formed a legal entity so that everything can be as transparent as possible. We do not want to, and we will not accept funding from, sources that are weird, or from, huge amounts of money from private organizations. Our plan would be to do what we say crowdfunding, for example, and or from anonymous sources. And then again, we will put an upper limit. We have put an upper limit. We don't want a huge amount of money. We don't want to cause any suspicions. We want to be fully transparent. We don't want to cause extra worries, but rather than to communicate to people and help people in this new effort that has begun.
So you, as transparent, let's just say, and as unbiased as possible to a very biased topic. Although you're oriented towards the Greek Cypriot community, you said that you work together with Turkish Cypriot organizations as well. You're in contact, not working with.
Yes, we will be open and very happy to organize events together. And for example, we're also in contact with the negotiators, both the Greek Cypriot and the Turkish Cypriot. We try to get as much information as possible. We want to understand what happens and some concepts, and then try and communicate that to people.
Would you hold, let's just call them seminars, or open discussions with the Turkish Cypriot community as well?
It would be a great idea. We haven't thought about it, but we are open to...
because the most difficult part is communicating pure Greek Cypriot ideas to the Turkish Cypriot people, and vice versa, because we get that on a political level.
Yes.
We sometimes get it in a social level, but putting everything together proves...
Yes. Let me just make one thing quite clear, that we are a team of young people that are willing to help, but we're not the negotiators. They have their job to do, and we're just here to help and to give them we support, we are around, we're watching, we're willing to offer some of our time for you. But that's their job. And the second very important thing is that we don't have a solution in our hands, a solution plan right now. So we cannot talk on the specifics. Later on, we might need to communicate specific ideas, but this is not what we have at this point. We're very open to ideas and activities that could take place between Greek and Turkish Cypriots, and we're working on that.
And for someone that would like to visit your webpage, what is the address?
Oh yes, so it's omadakipros with a y.eu. Please do visit the webpage. We keep enriching it with articles, videos, and it will be.
And they're
very,
both in
very
English
active.
and Greek?
Well, all articles are in Greek, hence the communication to the Greek Cypriot Society community. But we also have some videos with English subtitles, etc. And maybe in the future we might enrich that for a lot of it to be in English.
And I understand that if someone has a special interest and communicates with you and gets in contact with you and asks you for something specific in another language, let's say English, you would be willing to...
Of course. And also we have people in the team that speak very good Turkish as well, and some things will be translated in Turkish. And I really want to say that even though we started as a team of 42 people, hopefully we want to take people to come to us, and we want to talk with, we want to become more and more, and hopefully Team Cyprus will become the whole of Cyprus. And that's the only way for this thing to be okay.
Thank you for your time.
Thank you.
And thank you for watching.